So I just got a message from a gentleman named John asking a question that I field over and over and over again, and that is, how do I find spare parts for my Shopsmith? Now, he was trying to find them on the website, and even as the new CEO of Shopsmith USA, Andrew, has pointed out, the website today is not right. I would say it's not perfect, but no, it's not even right. But what I will tell you is there are a couple tricks that'll help you find what you're looking for on their website if they have those parts. The first thing is break out your owner's manual, and hopefully you have an owner's manual for your tool. Find the part you're looking for and learn two things about it. The first one is the part number or article number. Now, today, that machine may use a different article number, but that's usually the first thing I'll search on the Shopsmith website. If that doesn't come up, then you want to search for the name that Shopsmith uses for that particular part. In a way, you're almost looking for the anatomically correct term. It may be that you're calling it a shaft and they're calling it a spindle. So find the correct name and then search for that. Now, there's an even better trick, and that is I typically search using Google. I'll open up a Google search and I will type in shopsmith.com in the Google search bar, and then I'll add to that anatomically correct name. Now that will often, because Google caches websites, that'll take me directly to that page I'm looking for, or it'll give me a result and one of the top links will be that exact product. Now, you might also be looking for a used one or maybe an aftermarket version on eBay or Amazon. There are places you can find such things. Again, having that article number and having the anatomically correct description will help you find it. Now, another great resource, and you can find this over at mygrowthrings.com in the chat area. If you're not a member, membership is free. If you want to support the channel, there are ways to financially support, but you don't have to. And in that chat, you will find a link to a gentleman whose Google Drive folder contains so much information, it'll blow your mind. That's Everett Davis. So look at the links on the left-hand column on the website. You will find Everett Davis and a link to his Google Drive, and be prepared to have your mind blown. Now, the best document that you're looking for there is he has got a list where he has been archiving all the article numbers and descriptions for ball bearings found throughout the Shopsmith equipment. Again, you might buy those from Shopsmith, but you might choose to buy a higher quality or even a lower quality version of that same bearing. All ball bearings have a number, and then there's different qualities of those bearings available. The bearings that are being used in the headstock here aren't the worst, they're not the best. So maybe you'd find one that is a higher quality if you went searching at a place. I don't even know if they're called Motion Industries anymore. I think they might have been sold, but you get the idea. You can Google and find those bearings if you happen to know what they're called and what the numbers on the bearings are, and you can find that in Everett Davis's documentation. Now, one more thing about Shopsmith. Currently, they are ramping back up production, and some of the parts you might be looking for are actually sold only as an assembly. And that's for good reason. When Shopsmith is having a shaft, such as the idler shaft, the lower power takeoff shaft on your headstock, when those are being produced, they're being produced and the bearings are being added at the machine shop that is producing that part. So they're not selling those components separately, they're selling them together. Other assemblies may be assembled and then balanced before they are sold. So to add a part to your existing machine might actually introduce a little bit of vibration if you don't go ahead and get the whole assembly. So hopefully that'll help you find what you're looking for. John, thanks for the question and make it a great day.